If you're listening to the show on YouTube.com, Jonathan Clarke 22, check out the Maxim magazine cover, Kelly. Isn't it amazing? And the photo spread inside of the magazine featuring Kelly is just that much more amazing. Check it out if you haven't already seen it. Maybe you can get an old copy of it at a yard sale somewhere. I don't know. Great magazine. I love it. And the photo spread inside of it is just that much more amazing, even more amazing than the actual cover. That is the graphic we have thrown up here on our YouTube channel for this week's edition of the program, taking a look at Kelly and Vince McMahon, and how Vince McMahon gave Kelly the idea and actually taught her how to do the whole striptease thing. Very interesting article I found, and I threw that up in our news center amongst the 16,000 that we already have up there. A lot of interesting stuff in our news center, including the possibility of Booker T returning to the ring. The WWE pay-per-view schedule for 2012, right up until Money in the Bank, has been released, and the tentative dates and locations of the events. I believe the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in 2012 is going to be taking place in Las Vegas. Very interesting venue for that. And we also have a video up there of The Rock and doing the whole G.I. Joe thing, the G.I. Joe 2 movie that he's going to be in. The video is not up there, but information on how you can actually access the video is up there as well. And on our Twitter account, we have the Kelly provocative expression photo and the cover of the Maxim magazine she was actually on. So that's great that we have all that stuff up there too. And it's also available in our image center. All the images that are tweeted at HW Entertainment Jonathan Clarke 1 are automatically posted in our image center, so make sure you check that out. Anyone remember when Kelly played the role of a ditz, similar to the Maria role that Maria had when she started doing backstage commentary and interviews? She actually told John Cena in her first backstage vignette on her first Raw appearance after moving from ECW to Raw in 2006, mid-2006, she said, "We have contracts." She kind of played it off. She didn't know the WWE superstars actually had contracts that bind them to certain restrictions and rules. Found that kind of stupid. She would go on to play the ditz character for a number of months before WWE tried to kill it, and successfully did so in doing it. I really don't know. We have an audio clip that really explains the Kelly Randy Orton internet drama, which we have previously documented and talked about here on YouTube.com, Jonathan Clarke 22. You can find it in our video archives. That really puts in perspective how this whole internet drama between Randy Orton and Kelly came to be. Randy Orton exposing Kelly's personal life with a number of superstars, including Edge and The Miz. The audio clip, I must say, is pretty inappropriate, and that's why we're holding off playing it. So I will ask our listening audience, are you one who wants to hear the audio clip that puts that into perspective as to why this whole internet drama thing arose? We do have a copy of it, and if you want to hear it, we will play it on a future audio commentary when we once again talk about either Randy Orton or Kelly, one of the two. If we get a significant amount of responses here at youtube.com, Jonathan Clarke 22, for the Kelly Vince McMahon audio commentary, which is available in our audio archives and on our YouTube channel, if we get a significant amount of approval to play the audio clip, we will throw it up. If we don't, then we won't, but you have to weigh in. This is how you're going to hear it. If you give us enough evidence that you want to hear it here at youtube.com, Jonathan Clarke 22, then we will play it. If we don't get enough responses towards approval about the Randy Orton Kelly audio clip, that Randy Orton actually went as far as to expose her personal life on an internet radio program with several other individuals, we'll play it if we get enough. If we don't, then we won't play it. So it's up to you if you want to hear it. We do have a copy of it. I found it on YouTube the other day, just as I heard the Eddie Francis interview on YouTube. I heard that a while back, actually, and now to know that we've actually thrown it up is even cooler too. So it's nice to know that we have some Kelly footage as well. And by the way, have you actually checked out the new jingle that we're playing, documenting Kelly's inaugural Divas Championship reign? That's kind of cool too. Jerry Lawler's featured in it. Kelly gets a bit emotional, and we're going to keep playing that on up-and-coming editions of HCW Entertainment Variety Radio. I have never seen so much news about Kelly as I have in the last year and a half, especially around the time they started really significantly pushing her on SmackDown, circulate throughout the internet. When she first started wrestling in WWE and came from OVW, there was a significant amount of slander thrown at her. Kenny Boland told me a while back that he didn't think Kelly was going to last anywhere from a month to 6 weeks. He was giving her about a month and a half, and then she would leave WWE and probably head to TNA or head back to the independents or continue modeling where she was originally discovered. We had some clarification as to how she actually was approached about wrestling in that audio clip here earlier. So hopefully we have cleared up some speculation, some rumors, and actually gotten to the bottom as to why everything has happened for Kelly the way it has. The most recent thing about Kelly and Vince can be found in our news center amongst the 16,000 news articles we have previously posted. It talks about Vince McMahon actually teaching Kelly how to do the whole striptease thing back in the ECW days. ECW was around for about 5 years. The final ECW culminated with Ezekiel Jackson becoming the final ECW champion with some involvement from former ECW superstars and some highlights. Significant amount of highlights played on the final ECW back in 2010, February of 2010, and then NXT premiered on Sci-Fi for a number of months, and in Season 3 was moved to WWE.com after being canceled on the Sci-Fi channel and brought in, of course, and replaced by SmackDown. So, you know, we've seen a significant amount of stuff from Kelly in the past. We're going to continue to see more of Kelly in the next 4 to 5 years. She, along with others like CM Punk, have signed multi-million-dollar contracts and multi-million-dollar deals. And we will see more of Kelly coming up in the next 4 to 5 years, and probably more dirt, more news circulated about her. I wonder how other radio show hosts and columnists feel about it. If you have an opinion, if you're a radio show host and columnist who has an opinion about everything that's happened for Kelly, if you have a positive opinion, negative opinion, it doesn't matter. Leave it for us in our YouTube channel, or you can contact me on my personal email address, JonathanClarke2005@hotmail.com. That's for radio show hosts and columnists. I have talked about Kelly a lot for written columns here on our website. I've talked about a number of crucial issues about Kelly, both negative and positive. A lot of views are accumulated from especially the Kelly written columns, which are found in the columns forum. For In This Corner with Jonathan Clarke, click on column at the top of the website, and you'll get all the archives of the columns. Significant amount of opinions and reviews we get for the columns, and I appreciate it, and I thank you so much for your opinions and actually giving us reason to continue production of this program, as we are now on the 920th edition of HEW Entertainment Variety Radio. Just a number of shows left to go before we turn over to 1,000 and start producing show 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on. So thank you so much for your contribution to HEW Entertainment Variety Radio over the last number of years. 13 years I've been doing this, and I've talked about a number of crucial issues and done a significant amount of interviews. One of our more recent interviews was conducted with independent diva Sheena Lane, tag team partner of Tiffany Rocks. It's a 4-part video which is available in our YouTube channel, in our video archives, and I encourage you to check it out and give Sheena the promotion she needs. One half of the tag team with Tiffany Rocks and the Independents. She just recently stopped by here on HEW Entertainment Variety Radio and discussed a number of things, including her opinion of PlayStation 2 and 3 and playing Rock Band. She also expressed some opinions on Memphis Ladies Wrestling. You can check them out at MLWonline.com. That address one more time is MLWonline.com. You can find the URL to that in our radio form. And definitely check it out and send us your opinion. It's a 4-part video series. We're also going to be hearing from Dina Starr, and Matt Burns will possibly stop by here on HEW Entertainment Variety Radio to make his return to the airwaves for his second appearance here on HEW Entertainment Variety Radio. So we have a number of things possibly coming up over the next number of weeks, and make sure you check it all out. And you can follow me on Twitter at HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke 1. Thank you so much for your contributions to HEW Entertainment Variety Radio as always. This week's edition of the program, taking a look at the story between Vince McMahon and Kelly, which is developed on ProWrestling.com. That is my inaugural source for this week's edition of the program. You can find it both on ProWrestling.com and amongst our 16,000 news items found in our news center. Thank you so much for listening, and I will check in with you next week when I once again talk about something crucial happening in the world of sports entertainment and professional wrestling. Thank you, and until I speak to you again, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you soon. I'm Jonathan Clarke.
You really shouldn't fall asleep in class.
Wait a minute, hold on just 1 second here. You're telling me you don't know who I am? I'm Jonathan Clarke, the host of HEW Entertainment Variety Radio. I've done over 700 interviews almost. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Google Video, I'm on every search engine on the internet, I'm on every radio show that you could ever think of that pertains to professional wrestling and sports entertainment. I've got my own official website that you're on here right now, HEW Entertainment. Should I continue? Like you didn't already know that. You're listening to HEW Entertainment Variety Radio with me, Jonathan Clarke, and no, this isn't a bad dream. It's a reality.
Are you okay, Miss Fowles?
I'm sorry.
I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want to, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
With WWE 24/7 on demand. With exclusive programming taken from the world's largest wrestling library. Play rare and never-before-seen matches. Rewind through history and experience the roots of wrestling. Relive legendary matchups from the past and present. Be the ultimate WWE fan as you play, rewind, relive all the classic moments with WWE 24/7 on demand. WWE Home Video gets you inside the ring and takes you beyond the ropes. Experience exclusive extras, thrilling action and excitement with all your favorite WWE superstars. Right here on WWE Home Video.
We've got Navy SEALs now right behind us.
Run! Go! They faced the enemy. They fought for our freedom. But this time, our survival